if your plan is to become profitable this year in 2025 as soon as possible, make sure you watch this video until the end, because I'm going to be showing you the silver bullet strategy inside and out, and how you can use it in real-time charts, and how you can make so much profits just off using it. Make sure you listen very, very carefully. Okay, let's get straight into it. So you only trade within the London kill zone, which is from 7 a.m. until 11 a.m. on the 5-minute time frame. Okay, you can use any of these pairs on the side. Gold, GBPSD. We're going to be using GBPSD for the first example, right? So mark out the highs and the lows of Asian session and identify which part of price is mitigated. Let me show you what I mean by this. So you mark out the highs. This is the most recent high right here of Asian session of price range, and this is the most recent low right here. Okay, so we're going to mark out both of these levels, and what we're going to be doing from now is actually identifying which part of price is mitigated. So we need to see if it sweeps the highs or the lows. Play price forward. You can see there it's just swept the lows, which is very, very good sign, because now we're going to be trading towards the upside. So this is a liquidity sweep right here. Once we got this liquidity sweep, now we know that we will actually trade the upside. So what we need to do now, we need to find a breakage of structure where fractional highs / lows have been swept, and we need to reinforce our market structure shift with an engulfing candlestick if possible, right? It doesn't really, you don't really need it, but we need to reinforce it if we can. Okay, so I'm going to be playing price forward, waiting for price to actually take out a fractional high, right? So if I keep going, you can see we have two fractional highs. This is the first fractional high, and this is the second fractional high. Okay, and we're waiting for price to actually take this away. So let's see if it takes out the first fractional high, and there we go. It's just completely swept the first high. This is a very, very good sign, because now we can actually start trading and start winning, right? So this is our market structure shift. Once we've got this market structure shift, what we need to do now is identify a fair value gap, and we can overlap this fair value gap with a market structure shift for a higher probability. This is so easy and so simple, right? Identify the fair value gap. So if I play price forward one more time, there we go. So this is so easy. Now we have the fair value gap. It's right here. Okay, but just before that, if you're still struggling to pass your prop firm challenge and you don't know what to do with your account, if it's in drawdown and you're so close to breaching an account, listen, don't trade anymore, right? Let me trade for you. Make sure you message me, pass. First link in the description. You're going to get sent straight to my DMs. Message me, pass, if you want me to pass your phase 1, phase 2 evaluation. Also, if you want me to manage your account, making 2 to 5% every single week. By the way, you keep 100% of the profits from the payout. Okay, I will stay with you until you get a payout. Okay, I stayed with Aaron from the start of the process till the end, till he got his $2,600 payout. Also, I did the same with Sathan. Also, I did the same with Oxendi, and I can do the same with you. Okay, but that all starts with you if you take action right now. Go message me first in the description. But if you want to join this channel, it will be the third link in the description. Anyway, let me mark out our fair value gap. So it's right here. This will be it. And now all I'm going to be doing is actually taking a long position, right? So I'm going to be placing it right there and placing my stop loss just below this candle of the FEG and placing my take profit out 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. So you can see this strategy works so well. You can see how it's just completely lined up with Asian sessions liquidity highs. So this is so, like, it's so good because it just correlates to exactly what we're saying in the strategy. So now if I play price forward, you're going to see how price goes back in there, and now it's going towards the upside, and it's completely just smash take profit. How would you feel if you started hitting trades like this every single day? It would feel amazing, wouldn't it? And it can. Okay, make sure you listen very, very carefully to the next example. Let's go. Right, guys, for this example, I need you to bear with me because this strategy, right, guys, for this example, you need to really listen very, very carefully, because this one is so complicated that you won't even get it yourself. So listen to me and listen to what I'm saying exactly. So we're going to start off by marking out the highs and the lows of Asian session. So it's going to be from here all the way there, and it's going to be from these lows, or this one right here, all the way here. Okay, so once we marked out the highs and the lows, all we've got to do now, figure out where price went. Okay, so you can see right there, price has just swept the lows completely. You can see that big indecision candle, right? So this will be our liquidity point. Let me just work it out. So once we've got this liquidity point, it's so easy to actually now figure out where we need to go from here. So we need to find a breakage of structure where fractional highs / lows have been swept. So now play price forward, we need a breakage of structure, which is so easy, right? There we go. It's really close. And there we go. It's just completely broke structure. And with an engulfing candlestick too. So this is very, very good. Like this. This is all we needed, right? So once we got this market structure shift, let me just mark it out. Once we've got the market structure shift, all we need to do now is actually identify the fair value gap. Okay, so if I just place my trade right there, the fair value gap will be anywhere around here, and you'll place your stop loss so close to this because there's so much rejection wicks right there. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rejection wicks, and they all close above the same level. So there's so much buying pressure. So we really need to be tight with the stop loss. And now we're gonna be putting it at 1 to 3, or we're gonna be putting it at the highs of Asian session, right? So if I play price forward now, you're gonna see how it's just entered right there. It's gone back to the FEG. And now it's going to go towards upside, and it completely smashed our take profit. It literally two moves the market did, and we completely smashed take profit, and we would have made an easy 1 to 3.3, right? It's so easy and simple. And if you're not using this, I don't know what's going on with you. Let me tell you how you can use the strategy on a fundamental level, right? So you're going to let Asian session do whatever it wants, right? But once it gets to that exact trading time that you be trading in, which is from 7 a.m. until 11, I was just testing you there to see if you remembered. Anyway, now what you need to do is wait for price to actually take out one of these levels. So if it took out a highs, because it hasn't in this video yet, this will be our liquidity point. Let's say it took out the highs. Now what we need to do is wait for the market structure shift. So the market structure shift will be anything like this. Now, this is very exaggerated, by the way, but the market structure shift will be here. And what we need to do from now on is mark out the fair value gap. So the fair value gap should be overlapping the market structure shift, which will give us the highest probability ever. And now all we've got to do is place our stop loss anywhere around here, place in our take profit at 1 to 3, and we just wait for price to do its thing, go back into the area, actually hit the FEG, and it will completely smash take profit. This is exactly how the strategy works, and it works so well that I don't know how people are still not using this and making 6 figures like I am every single year. If you want to learn completely under me in my own mentorship and my own style, I have 2 secret strategies that I never show on YouTube, but it's what I use. Okay, click the second link in the description if you want to see my mentorship. Go view that. Make sure you view it and make a decision today. Okay, you need to make a decision if you want to actually become profitable. But anyway, that's going to be the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one.